Hey guys, it's Mo. So today I have for you another transparent sticker template related video. So mainly today we're going to be talking about this transparent sticker here, or sticker template here. Shout out to the two people who have pointed out that doing this and the previous tutorials that I had, or using this with the previous tutorials that I had in programs such as Photoshop, it doesn't quite work the way it's supposed to be. So thank you all for pointing that out to me. I think I overestimated the power of other more, I don't want to say professional, but name brand, I don't know what you would say, but other more mainstream, maybe, photo editing programs like Photoshop. I overestimated their power by thinking that since I could do it in Pixlr, because it's such a web-based, a light program, it's not anything serious at all, that I would be able to duplicate those results in something like Photoshop. No problem. So I will leave a link down below. I did a tutorial, the same sort of tutorial in Photoshop Elements. I don't have proper Photoshop, and you can see that process in Photoshop Elements as well. But I wanted to show you the process in Pixlr because I feel like Pixlr's layout is a little bit more Photoshop centric, and so it might give you an idea of what you need to do for your program. I have gotten this to work in Photoshop, Paint Shop Pro, and Pixlr. And I want to say, don't buy Paint Shop Pro. Don't use it. Don't. I do not suggest or endorse that program at all. If you want to do this on, easy, cheap, free, Pixlr is the way to go. But I totally understand you want to use Photoshop because that is the program that you feel most comfortable with. So we're going to use this guy here, and we're going to use Pixlr, my favorite little online photo editing here. The problem that I want to show you today is when you use your magic wand tool in a program like Photoshop, the problem we run into is that it is selecting everything that is the most transparent. It's not understanding nor reading the ombre sort of effect that's being made using the the variances in the transparency here. It's not high enough of a contrast. And you may also find that your program is also selecting maybe something that's light behind it or whatever, which that won't matter once we get to what we're doing. It won't matter if this gets selected as long as nothing in here in these boxes is selected, which it won't be because we'll have the blackout file on top of it. So previously I mentioned, and I don't know if I said this is mainly for my people using Pixlr, but once you get to Pixlr, it looks like this, and you just scroll down until you get to this launch the web app thing here. But this is going to be mainly for people that are trying to create a file for their Cricut to read, to upload to their Cricut. So we're going to launch the web app, and previously I'd said you'd only need to use your pattern paper and then also just the white file and you'd be done. It's super easy. This adds one more file, the blackout file, but I totally believe that you can do it. It's not hard. It's super simple. So we're going to open image from computer. We're going to find where we saved our pattern paper, which I just quickly opened. Again, this is the quick and dirty one I made to use in those previous tutorials, so it's not the best quality. It was just made as an example. So then we click over here to layer and select open image as layer. Then we find where we saved our template. We're going to open the white transparent image here and select open. Then we're going to go layer, open image as layer, and select our blackout file and select open. Another thing I want to point out, if you find that there's a little lock button, I'm going to move this layers pane over here. If you find there's a little lock button here, you just double click it and it will unlock it. So you don't have to worry about that. So we're going to click on the white layer and we're going to select our magic wand tool. We're going to magic wand it up by clicking on the white here. And you can see we're not getting the problem, we're not getting the problem that we had here where it was only selecting this transparent, the most transparent box. Now we're creating such high contrast that the program understands that we are trying to select everything that is in this little box here. It's creating that high contrast. So we can delete this layer. Then we can select our first layer, hit the delete key, select the second layer, hit the delete key, And now we have all of our images sort of popped out from the background. Then we just go over here and do this little crop tool and crop our little guy down. You want to make sure, try to make sure you don't get any of the 5/16 in there, because you don't want to have to erase that when you go to clean it up in Cricut. You won't have to clean anything up. And then we just hit the enter key, and now we have something that we can upload to Cricut Design Space. So you just go File, Save, and we want to make sure we're saving it as a PNG or a transparent image. And the reason, or the way that you know that something is transparent, is that you can see these gray and white checked boxes behind, around, surrounding the image. If it has the gray and white checked boxes around your image, then that means that your image is transparent. You want to be able to see it through the image. So you want to be able to see it here and here and here and over here. So we'll go to File, Save, PNG, make sure we got it there. And then I'm going to name it Pixlr Test. And we'll hit OK. And I think it's going to save it. Let's save it back up here. Save. So then we can go to Cricut Design Space, have our blank project here, go Upload, Upload Image, Browse, find Pixlr Test, Open, select Complex Image, Continue. We don't have to clean up anything because we did that, and that's the whole point of what we're doing here. And then we hit Continue. And we want to save it, obviously, as a print then cut image. You can see the consistency. The universal sign for a transparent image is the black or gray and white, or in this case it's kind of blue and white checked boxes. So you can name it however you want, then click Save. This is taking a little bit today. You can see I've uploaded a previous one. This is the thing that I did in Photoshop, and this is what I did in Pixlr. They look nearly identical. And then you just select it, select Insert Images, and it's going to insert your image at a rather large size, so you'll just want to resize it. And the new amazing print and cut area is 6.25 or 6.75 by 9.25. And I have found that no matter what I do, some files will have this little bit of change here for no good reason, 9.25. Even though I know that when I made this for you all, I exported it at 6.75 by 9.25. So then we just hit Make It, and you have your own little stickers going on. So I hope this video helped you out, maybe helped you sort of solve that problem that I didn't even anticipate. Keep a lookout for more videos on how to use these sticker templates, and keep a lookout for more of them on the in the shop. Also, if you use these sticker templates, go ahead and tag me on Instagram and let me know. I'll leave my link to my Instagram account down below. It's 5/16. Also, if you're down for joining the Printable of the Month Club, I have that going on over on my Patreon page. It's $3 a month, and you'll get access to an ever-growing library of digital printables, and they're going to be exclusive to my Patreon page. So you're not going to find it in the shop. You're not going to find it free on the blog. You're not going to find it anywhere else. It's exclusive to the Patreon page. And it's a variation, you know, different printables. Sometimes I'll put, one month I might put up a free set of stickers. Another month I might put up Traveler's Notebook inserts. Another month I might put up personal size inserts. I might put up a digital art print. I might put up journaling cards. But the longer you're subscribed, the greater the library that you will have. So I'll leave a link down to, or leave a link to that in the box down below, the description box. I'll also try and link it in a card that's probably going to be up here. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I would love for you to stick around. Check out some more of my Cricut designing or designing stickers for Cricut kind of videos. And go ahead and join the Cricut Ready Stickers group if you haven't on Facebook. And I'll leave a link to where you can get these transparent sticker templates down below if you're just hanging out watching this video and you say, hey, that looks pretty cool. So again, thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.